Hi, it's Allie with Manifested Harmony. So we're a couple of days into the new year of 2013, and I just wanted to see how you're doing on your intentions. Now you notice I'm not going to use the word resolution because I think we all have such a negative connotation about resolutions in that they don't work, they don't last beyond the month of January. So we're going to use the word intention because that is something that we can all put a lot of interesting effort behind to get going for us. So this is just a little video to help you work with the 2013 intention poster that I created for all of you so that you can fill it out and fill it out properly and know how to work with it throughout the year. So the first thing that you want to do is to know what you want. And I know that seems really basic, but a lot of people don't know what they want. When I ask them, what do you want? They hesitate because they've never really been asked. So if you are unclear about what you really want, then the universe cannot bring to you what you want. It's like going onto Amazon.com and surfing around but not placing an order. That's what it's like. You're not going to get your delivery. So you need to know what you want. And how you can figure that out is, what do you desire? Like what brings you passion? What makes you happy? So look at where you already have a lot of desire backing certain things. Maybe it's you just want to have a simpler life and you can really get behind that. Or you want to make just a little more money this year, or you want people to be a little kinder to you this year. Things that just really automatically have desire behind them. Write down that list and that'll give you the list of things that you want. So when you're making this list of the things that you want, be sure to include a big fish. Include something really grand, really, ostentatious, something really big that initially you may think, I'm not sure if I can get that. But what we're going to do is with this intention poster, we're going to help you move towards it. So drop all expectations that it's going to materialize overnight. It may, but this is something that you're going to work on consistently. So be sure to write down a big fish, something big that you want to do or have or be or draw into your life this year. I always like to then write down why I want these things. Because when you start writing down why, you can actually narrow down the list. Because you'll find that some things on the list you really don't want when you really think about it. And if you don't have that desire, if you don't have that emotion driving what you want, you're not going to get it. So write down why you want it and why it's important, and that will help you. Also write down anything that might be in your way. And what this drives into are your core beliefs. So let's say you want to make more money this year, but you have a core belief that, well, I don't have enough education, I'm not in the right job, we're in a downward economy, I shouldn't be so greedy because some people don't have jobs. Stop right there. Stop right there. If you want to make more money this year, you need to retrain yourself that, first of all, it's okay to make money. Because if you make money, you're going to spend it and it's going to stimulate the economy. So there. But what you want to do is you want to retrain your core beliefs, and you can do this through affirmations. So writing down affirmations that are, and this is very similar to writing down intentions, which we're going to get to. Write them in the present tense, write them about you. So you could write, I am worthy and capable of making an additional $5,000 this year or more. Or I am loving and lovable. Or, let's say you're not in a good situation right now. Maybe you've lost your job. So you could write an affirmation that says, I have always landed on my feet. I have always been fine. I have always found my way. And if none of those feel true to you, you can even write it in the third person. Let's say you have a grand idea that you want to write a book. And so you could write an affirmation that says, well, millions of people have wrote a book, so I can too. So when you write it like that, it shows that, well, other people have done it, so I can too. Then you want to, I like to say focus more on who you want to be rather than focus on getting stuff. It's okay if you want to get stuff. You know, if you want to get, you know, a sapphire ring or a, you know, a Ferrari or a bigger house, that's okay. But the law of attraction really is about being who you want to be, living the way you want to live, and being happy and fulfilled and secure and free is not about stuff. It's about how you live your life. So think about that as you're coming up with your list of intentions and the things that you want. Okay, so now writing your intentions. You want to write them in the first person. And you really want to make them believable. They can stretch a little bit and you know, you can reach so that you can believe them, but make them so that they're not so fantastical. So rather than saying, I will win the lottery today, well, sorry, that's probably not going to happen. Instead, say, you know, I am making more room in my life for abundance every day. That's believable, right? That sounds better. You're making room in your life every day for abundance to come in. Because the thing with the law of attraction is if you put up resistance, if you put up a wall of resistance or energy resistance, it can't come to you. It can't break through the wall. So you want to be able to kind of relax and surrender and just open the floodgates. And that sounds a lot better, right? Compared to, I will win the lottery today. That doesn't sound believable. Or, so phrasing your intentions as I am is very powerful because it puts it in the present and it puts it on you. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can phrase them as starting with, I love the feeling when. So I love the feeling when I am happy at work. I love the feeling when people treat me well. I love the feeling when things go well. So that's a great way to work things. Another way to phrase an intention is to start with, I am open to. So I am open to letting that special relationship in my life. I am open to receiving more abundance and wealth. I am open to receiving better health. So 3 ways. You can state them as I am, you can state them as I am open to, or you can state them as I love the feeling when. And those are great ways to write an intention because you don't want to start an intention with I wish, because the universe will keep you wishing. You don't want to start an intention with I want, because the universe will keep you wanting. So it needs to be very open so that you don't have resistance to it. Now when you're writing your intention, it's important to be specific yet general. You need to straddle that universal fence. So you need to be specific enough to be concrete and achievable and to really put the universe on notice as to what specifically you want. But you want to be general enough so that the universe can give you more. For example, don't set a ceiling or a cap on what you want, but set a goal, like a minimum goal. So you could say, my 2013 tax return will show that I earned in excess of $200,000. So it's written very definitively. It's not saying, I wish that my return will show this, or I want this to happen. It says definitively, my tax return will show that I earned in excess of $200,000. So what that does is it gives the universe the opportunity to give me more because I said in excess of. Okay? And then really the last step is to let the universe deliver it to you. So don't put time restrictions or unreasonable, time restrictions on it. Remember, time was created by people, not necessarily by the universe. The universe has its own schedule. And the universe has to move things around, move the energy around to bring you what you want, and it may bring it to you in little bits and pieces. So rather than a big financial windfall or bringing you a person or an event or a situation, it brings you little steps along the way, and you got to take the steps to get to it. So don't put time restrictions. You can put a goal that I'd like to have it by this time. Now, once you have your intentions written, you can go onto my website. If you haven't already signed up, just go into the right column of the website and put your name and your email address, and you'll get access to the Energy Emissaries page, and you can download this cute little poster that I made and write out your intentions. And then what you want to do is don't put them away, put it up. So you're going to want to create a vision board. And a vision board is something visual that you can look at, that not only has your intentions written out, but has visual images of what you want. So once you have the vision board, you'll put your affirmations on there, your intention list on there, you can put photos and anything else that really kind of bring what you want to life of all of your intentions. You can have multiple vision boards. You can put them all over the house. Put them where you're going to see them. And then don't ignore them. Spend time with them every day. And what you want to do is you can either meditate with them or you can just sit quietly and visualize. It is important to visualize and bring to life what you want. Daydream. Put all your senses and all your emotions into it and literally create a movie in your brain of what you want, because your subconscious will believe it's true. And it will start to bring things to you to actually make it true. So visualizing is very important. And then along the way, you may get little messages, little hints, opportunities, situations, events, people. Take them. It's called inspired action, where you will be given things along the way. It may not be all one lump sum of money. It may not be, here's the perfect job for you. It may be, here's somebody that wants to connect on LinkedIn with you. You don't know who they are, but okay, you accept their invitation. And then they email you, and you email them. Next thing you know, they know somebody who knows somebody in the field that you want to get a job in. That's how it works. So it may not be somebody just literally knocking on your door saying, hey, I got a job for you. It's the little steps along the way. So when something comes up, if it feels good, take it, because that's inspired action. If it doesn't feel good, then don't take it. So this is just a little video of how to work your little 2013 intention chart, and I wish you a lot of success in manifesting, and if you follow these simple guidelines, you're going to be really pleasantly surprised at what happens. And if you want to learn more on really how to activate all of this and the law of attraction into your life, just contact me, and I can talk to you about coaching and ways that you can really make this a part of your life so you can truly always live the life that you want. Take care.